With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. Fielded about a yard deep. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. First down. Green. He's got a first down past the 30. Finally taken down at the 32-yard line. Give him a first down. 15 yards that time for the Raiders. From the 32 now. Here's first and 10. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. He takes this one across the 35 to the 36. A gain of about 4. Following the pickup of 4, here's second and 6. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. From the 36, Murray. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Reggie White, what a force. Got back there for the sack. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Let's go to the game.
Murray with a third and long. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's fourth down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. Now Sanders. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And it'll be Giant football, first and 10. Good starting field position for the New York Giants here as they come up first and 10 at the 45. Manning going to throw. And down he goes. Brought down a Raiders sack. DeForest Buckner with a sack, the former number 7 overall pick. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. So he got free of one tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a third down and long.
52's the mark, boy. 52. Let's go. Hey, Delta. Let's go. You tighten up. 552. Let's go one more. Check three. Check three. Check three. He's checking. He's checking. He's checking. Grab. Yo.
On third and long, it's Manning. He's going to look deep down the field. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
A good convergence there defensively, only a yard, and it's second down. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9.
You're going to have to come back to cover 3. You're going to have to come back to cover 3.
On 2nd down, here's Murray. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. Johnson's got it complete. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30.
Let me see what that comment said. You got a game. Show me how to.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
First down, Murray. Complete. It's Johnson.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
Now a give, right side. It's Green, and he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Second until it's prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let it pick up the first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. They were looking for Johnson that time, and it's 2nd down. Now a give, right side. It's Green. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation.
Let's go with 2 again.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. And he's going to be swapped.
What you mean, look at my
Gets the sack. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. But it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
Give him 11 yards that time on the return, and out will come the offense as they take over. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the right way to begin the game. The Red Sea parts, and there he goes. He's at the 30.
Bro, come on.
10, 5, touch. 4 yards as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. After a fairly uneventful first quarter, that last play, that'll make a few highlight clips.
It certainly will, and you're exactly right. The first quarter almost felt like a feeling out process, didn't it? Both teams, okay, what are we going to do? Looks like they ramped things up just a little bit to start the second quarter.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on third down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a first down and change our momentum?
Well, now they'll try the end around. Now the ball comes loose. And this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. To throw on third down, Murray.
Why did I throw that?
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Chris McAllister. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Giants touchdown. Tucker now to add the point after. And it's good to make it 14-0. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points get that 0 off the board. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on third down?
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
On third down,
he shifted to the wrong side.
Short of the first. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave them with a 4th down. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Here's Tressway now as he's on to punt for Oakland. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. And Sanders now to return. He had his sights on the end zone, no doubt, but is brought down after a huge return there. And the Giants will begin this drive.
I just need to see. Since I paused, let me see. Oh, my. 98, 98, 98. Boy, what in the world? 98, 99, 96, 97, 96, 90. Gee. No wonder he killing my 99, 97, 98, 97.
Good shape, 1st and 10. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Go, go, go.
I know you won't get this. No, he don't.
Working from the gun, Manning.
This one played.
Terrell Owens. Called out a very...
Makes sense. First catch here in the first half for the 6-time Pro Bowler Terrell Owens, the only player in NFL history to be a first-team All-Pro for 3 different teams. That's absolutely nuts.
Here's first and goal, and gosh, points here, a chance maybe to put this thing away before halftime. Gonna give this time to the tailback. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown.
Oh, he's 21.
A great effort there with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. Tucker with the extra point, and it's now 21-0.
We got a superstar.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Gets fielded in the end zone. And they'll start at a hole here as he's brought down at the 11-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Snap comes to Murray at 1.
Ooh, pressure.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't
get me up out of here, man. Quit button it. Fuck up out of here. Yeah, you had a 99 overall team. Why would they even match me up with that?
Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand. And this is a game where the defenses, they need to be on their toes because you got quarterbacks here, yes, that can throw the football, but they can also run it very well, too.
Mobile quarterbacks. Remember, for the longest time, they used to tell the quarterbacks, stay in the pocket. We don't want you outside of it at all. Nowadays, that mobility, truly an asset, and people are game planning for it. As a scout told me recently,
he got
actually
just
working with what the colleges are giving us nowadays.
Kick the ball.
Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team.
Stupid.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving them.
Let me see. Talking about Lamar Jackson. Oh my God. Oh, he only a 91, 94. Okay. safety is legit. D-line ain't though.
Now a give right side. It's Green. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage.
I'm scared.
No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down. On third down, Murray. And the catch made by Johnson. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 41-yard line.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
They'll run on first down. Green. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
Right back to him on first down. He winds up getting
That's
only a couple
Dion.
there, down to 29.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
From the 29, Murray under pressure, and he will go down. Set back at the 38. Geno Atkins got home that time.
But enough takes a start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
I don't think it's enough room for this.
Throwing on 3rd and long for Murray. And he's going to go down.
Play regs or something.
Back twice now.
And they've got to figure out how to plug that leak a little bit, right? Keep them away from the quarterback, because when he's not being hit, as you mentioned, they're moving the ball well.
And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away. Now this is fielded in the end zone.
Man, if y'all don't...
A great return there of 22 yards. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10.
Why you heat on finna put him in his ass, please. Why just heat on finna put him in his ass.
It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. He's got a first down past the 30. And he's going to get this to the 40-yard line. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Now it's Jackson. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. To throw is Jackson.
Bro, look at the way they play him. Y'all not playing the zones.
First down there on a pickup at 25. Well, they're piecing together a nice drive to start this one. Seems pretty scripted and pretty successful so far.
And I think they did it without our help. Because you remember when we sat in the production meeting with them to talk about this, and hey, you know, you guys didn't come out of the gate. I know I offered my help with a few plays, and they didn't seem to want it. You know, you were the smart one. Whatever they're doing, though, it's working really well.
On 2nd and 12, Jackson. It's probably a pretty good sign here on the opening drive. He's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The perennial Pro Bowler Aaron Donald gets the sack. And boy, on this drive, it looked like the offense was really moving the football. I mean, they have been moving the football, but now they're in a tough spot. Nice play defensively.
Certainly felt like the defense decided to answer what the offense was doing. Okay, you're doing pretty well there.
Really
Guess what? We're going to bring some pressure.
Ah.
See if you can handle that. And they got to him on second down. And that's it.
Pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
Nothing. Kick it.
DeForest Buckner, he's the one to get him this time, and back-to-back sacks brings up fourth down.
Good little coverage sack. And you missed. No, he didn't.
And that will wind up just short.
Yes, sir.
It ran out of gas at the end, and this will remain a scoreless game.
Chance there from long distance to get our first points on the board. How close was it to getting there? Pretty darn close.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45.
Yes, sir.
He's got the first down and more
To
inside the 40.
departments.
Touchdown.
Hey.
A great play there. 55 yards. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Now Adam Vinatieri for the point after. And the 49ers grab a 7-0
The last play? That was not a touchdown.
On EA Sports.
And I wasn't going to get that. See, bro, you just messed my kick up,
Now
bro.
to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Look at my kick, bro. Look at my kick.
Short boot, take it at the 21. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? I would dare say that the answer would be yes.
Got so much time.
But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, well, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt.
He got so much time, bro. He got a little something right here. Look at the time this man got. Put it down.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
It's a lot of contact going on there. And in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish.
Spread my D-line.
They'll try and run for it with Sanders.
That wasn't it.
Yeah, he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down. Now Jackson. Escaping, he goes down. Aaron Donald, and the Niners take over in terrific field position. They try the 50-yarder and miss it, and now this offense has it 1st and 10 at the 40. On 1st down. It's Green. All bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. And the Colts pick it up past the 20. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Stop him.
Even the great ones, some of the best, they're not immune to the fumble, and here it really hurts them.
If the ball gets away from any runner's body, that's when the defense pokes at it, swipes at it, swats at it, and finds a way to create a big play for themselves.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and we are tied at 7.
Man, he finna hold it.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This will be fielded at the 8.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
In a tie game, both sides are looking for something to give them an advantage. It often falls back on special teams, and that return, that could be the spark to untie the game.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And let's just say they're going to be looking to start over on this drive. A few moments ago, they were in the exact situation, but their first play led to a fumble that was returned for 6.
Yeah, you definitely have to have a short memory to play in the NFL. You got to remember what you did wrong so you don't repeat it, but you can't dwell on it because then you will repeat it. And that's what you don't want to do.
Not even fire, bro. It's just his safety.
From just shy of midfield, Murray, he'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 28.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
The completion good for 3, and it's second down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead them to third down.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. More problems here on third down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on third down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
Vinatieri's kick is good, and they take the lead here now at 10-7. So he splits the uprights, and has to be a nice feeling. Right when it left his foot, knew it was good.
Yeah, just like a good three-point shooter in basketball, right? Release the ball, fall back on defense without even looking. You know it's going in the hoop.
This will be taken short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have
Lamar Jackson ain't
offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
It'll be a gain of 17 and an Indianapolis first down.
Put him in a spot. You
Jackson on first down. Looking for Sanders here on a deep ball. Inside the 20. And he gets it down deep into San Francisco territory. A big play there just before halftime. 42 yards. Now it's Jackson, and he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon.
Jackson. Stupid. Give it in.
That
wasn't smart.
Picked by Kevin Byard. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Let's get to some Hall of Fame talk while we have a second, because last week we mentioned the 15 guys that we knew were going into the Hall. 5 added. Isaac Bruce, Steve Hutchinson, Edgerrin James, Steve Atwater, and Troy Polamalu.
You ain't cover 3.
Think about it, CD. For Polamalu, it was his first year of eligibility. People knew he would go in. Atwater was his 16th year. He had to wait a long time.
He certainly did, and I often wonder about the psychology of it all, because when you're young in your career, meaning young retired, right? These things mean something to you. but I don't know if they hit with the same impact as it will for Steve Atwater. 16th year. Now, I think Steve would like somewhere to be a happy medium. Maybe the 8th year.
Look at that. Square was wide open. I'm throwing it again. I'm throwing it again because you will not get out of cover 3.
As they'll stop it with 13 seconds to
Just
play in half
refusing to
number
hop
1.
out of cover 3.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Refusing to hop out of cover 3. I got it, though. I got it.
Fire one deep over the middle. Incomplete. And we're down to 8 seconds now.
A little more time and that bit would have been open.
Here's Tressway now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And he's able to get it out of there. It's fielded at the 45.
Let's go. No field goal.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken very short. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, they'll start this drive at about the 37-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Stupid.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Hall of Famer Willie Brown.
Oh, you know you finna get a meaningless word. Meaningless word.
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And they will score. It's a 49er touchdown. Well, when both guys went up for the ball, I just thought, who's going to come down with it? I didn't think he'd come down with it and then take it all the way for a touchdown.
That's battling, isn't it? Because normally, if both guys go up for it and come down with it, the tie goes to the offense. The defensive player didn't want it to be a tie at all. He wanted a little bit more, took it, and went the other direction.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
I just need one more stop.
This will be taken short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it out past the 30.
Back to that bear.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
Man, it's so hard to stop the run,
the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we're having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and if we kept having a rough patch,
I still can't get no good block shed,
so that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted,
still can't get
and
no
calm
good
things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. They'll run it. Here's Okoye. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. They'll run it here. This is their fullback getting the carry. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Now that's the defense that they were looking for, being able to get extra bodies to the point of attack to deal with the big guy carrying the ball. You really don't want to be in a position where it's a one-on-one tackle with him.
It should be some instant block shed with me.
By Sanders. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. They'll keep it on the ground. Peyton. Give him 4 on the ground there. They're now left with 3rd and 6. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Throwing is Jackson.
Put it
to the wall. To his receiver, McLaurin. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down. Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. And he picks up the 1st down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. They'll run on 1st down. Sanders. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12.
Let's go. Heavy pressure.
2nd down, but this one is incomplete. He was trying to get it to the Hall of Famer Barry Sanders there. And now it's 3rd
you gotta
down.
pass. Nah, you gotta pass, and I'm still finna put heat on you.
On 3rd down, they turn to Sanders.
Let's go.
Lose yardage
Let's go.
here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line.
Let's go.
A 3-yard loss.
We're gonna run it 3rd down.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
And Tucker, the former Longhorn, puts this one through. And they're back within a touchdown. It's 17-10. So he missed that field goal earlier, but he says not this time. Able to knock it through, give his guys 3.
I like his poise. I like his confidence, his belief in himself. Sometimes when you miss that first one, you see a lot of guys sag and they can't make the next one. Not in this case. Stepped right up like a pro.
You got Justin Tucker and can't kick. I know he finna come out in cover 3. I want to try to beat it, but it ain't worked yet.
Good starting field position for them here
Like
as
I
they
said,
come up
I
1st
know
and
he
10
finna come
at
out
the
in
40.
cover 3. I'm not getting this off, am I? Nope.
Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Big kahunas. Big
Murray now on
kahunas.
1st down.
Big
He's gonna fire
kahunas.
this thing deep
Big
right
kahunas.
sideline. And that is incomplete.
That's a
Showing
dot.
off the
He
arm
threw it off
strength
his
there,
back.
but to no avail. 2nd down.
What has not been the best game
Sitting
for him,
in cover,
but he
I
definitely
can't
tried
run
to
that
get by
again.
with a little help from his friend there, trying to create a big play.
Couldn't do it, fell in
Still
completely
sitting in
right. Hasn't
cover
been a
3.
banner game here in the second half, just trying to get going.
Big thing is trying to keep confidence up and continue to fire.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Still sitting in cover 3.
Niners have the
That's
first down on a
crazy.
gain of 11.
That's crazy.
On 1st down, it's Green. Big Geno Atkins there to bring him down. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
We on the hash I want and everything. You better use it. He ain't using it. He blitzing his linebacker.
They'll rifle this one deep right side.
He using that.
Intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football
He had
back.
a step on him, bruh.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. They'll try and run with their fullback.
I'm not going for that run
At the line
anymore.
of scrimmage, just no
I'm
cutback
finna
lane to
sit
be
in
found
cover 3 until you
whatsoever.
beat it just
2nd
like
and
you
10.
did.
Really shouldn't be a surprise. It's going to be hard to move people in this situation. You know they're going to bring the pressure defensively. Because I remember when playing in these spots, and my coaches always say, don't be afraid to try and create a safety, too. They're going to bring pressure.
Now Jackson back into his end zone, escaping the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here.
Why he don't fumble?
All the way out past
Why he
the
don't
20.
fumble?
Lamar Jackson
Yeah,
such a
they're
threat
supposed
with
to
those
fumble.
legs, able to improvise and get the first. They'll run on 1st down.
I'm on the run
Slipped
now.
one
Not
tackle,
running the
but no
ball.
more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Well, that didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just started in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
I got 3 minutes.
Perfect
Keep
defense in this
out
situation
there.
would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Here's Jackson.
Let's go. Good.
Incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41.
Quick hike.
Run the counter.
Let's go.
And he stopped immediately there. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off.
Stuck on the D-line. Stuck on the D-line.
And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 42. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run Sanders. And he'll bring this one inside the 35. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
I just made a mistake and blitzed all my linebackers, bro. I gotta show blitz now.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Jackson. Incomplete to Okoye.
I just made a mistake and blitzed all my
before they drop it. We've got a 1-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. On 1st down. It's Sanders, and able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll go again with Sanders. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. Back to throw.
Let's go.
Can't get a throw away.
Come on. Let's go. Don't take your field goal. Don't take your field goal. Don't do that.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks. And the speed and quickness that defensive line is eating them alive.
Put it down. Let's go. That's game. That's game. I'm finna chew the clock.
Incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And you can just about put this one in the win column for the 49ers.
In the win column, like my boy said.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Ooh,
and this game not quite in hand yet.
That's really offside. That's really offsides.
The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts.
If we just being honest.
With just a shade under a minute to go in the game. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Green.
Bruh, I need to stop.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go.
They ain't gonna have no timeouts to stop the clock on offense, is it? Don't look like
3rd down, Green, and he won't be close to a first
down. You gonna save no more time?
Into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th.
The power there.
And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And this punt goes out of bounds, and it'll be marked inside the 40.
Nah, you got 40 seconds to get downfield and score.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. 1 possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Let's go. Coverage sack. Coverage sack.
What a huge play at this point in the game. Jackson to throw.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
And he can't corral it.
Let's go.
That would have wrapped it up if he'd been able to hold on. Instead, it brings up 3rd down. An incomplete pass.
Aaron Donald in the
that
zone?
means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. The screen gets 7, but it's not enough, and it'll be 4th down.
4th and 10.
For a second,
18 seconds on the clock.
Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down.
Please. Please.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson.
What? What? Are you serious, bro?
Cross and in for the score. And now they can tie the game.
Are you serious?
The extra point.
Or they can go for 2 and go for the win. Yes, sir, that touchdown puts them in striking distance. And let me tell you something. Forget being conservative here. Go for it. Go for 2.
You gotta be kidding me. You have to be kidding me.
Go ahead and get it done.
17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away. This fielded at the 2.
You
and
have
make it across the 20 as his guys are set up shop at the 23-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They have a little bit of time here to get into field goal range. Not much. A tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one.
You play cover 3 right here, you're done.
You go for it.
That's cover 4.
On this, but the risk is probably
escape, and he goes down. Geno Atkins able to get in there for his second sack.
I did not want to go into overtime. I don't want to win this kick either.
That kind of yardage, not a great start.
And here in overtime,
let that man go right there, bro. How was that open?
We can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession.
How was that open?
Match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game.
Wide open in double coverage, bro. It was 2 DBs right there.
Throws pick 6 or fumbles the ball and gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
This is taken at the 3.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Beautiful field position.
That tremendous return put them in field goal range right now.
Right now. I'm in field goal range right now.
The game, I don't want to just settle for 3 there. I want to go ahead and get 6 right now.
Let's go. Get off my field. Get off my field.
It's a 49er touchdown. Partner, great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters, what you want. Game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
Yes, sir.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew,
nice
I'm Brandon
little
Gaughan. This has been Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Join the discussion on Twitter at EA Sports_MUT. With that, we say so long from Big D.
Mm-hmm.